There is someone in your life who carries your name like a secret. Not loudly, not openly, but quietly. The way you carry a song that won't leave your head. The way you hold on to a dream that felt too real to forget. They don't tell you, but they feel everything. When your name appears on their phone, something in their chest moves. When you laugh, they memorize the sound without meaning to. When you leave, the room doesn't feel the same. And the most heartbreaking part, they are fully aware of every single thing they feel. They are not confused. They are not uncertain. They know exactly how much you mean to them, and that's precisely what scares them, because loving someone this quietly, this carefully, this deeply, is one of the most terrifying things a human heart can do. They haven't said it yet, but every single day, they are one brave moment away from changing everything. What's stopping them isn't indifference. What's stopping them is something far more painful than that. Once upon a time, this person was not afraid. Once upon a time, they believed that saying how you feel was enough. That love, when offered honestly, would be received gently. So they opened their heart. They said the words. They made themselves completely, terrifyingly vulnerable. And the person on the other side of that moment didn't hold it carefully. Maybe they left. Maybe they stayed but slowly disappeared. Maybe they took every soft and sacred thing that was offered to them and treated it like it meant nothing. And something inside this person broke that day. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly. Like a light going out in a room nobody else was standing in. They rebuilt themselves. They smiled again. They moved forward. But they made a silent promise to themselves. Never again. Never again would they hand their heart to someone who might drop it. And then you came along. And now that promise is the only thing standing between you and everything they feel. You want to know if it's real? Stop listening. Start watching. Watch the way they remember things you said weeks ago. Things you barely remember saying yourself. Watch the way their eyes find you first when something funny happens. Watch how their voice changes when they talk to you. Softer, warmer, like you're someone worth being gentle with. Watch how they show up when you're struggling. Not because you asked. Not because it was convenient. But because something in them simply cannot stay away when you're hurting. They type messages to you that they never send. They start sentences that they turn into jokes. They stand at the edge of honesty and pull themselves back every single time. Not because they don't mean it, but because they mean it too much. Every small thing they do for you is a love letter they don't know how to sign. Every moment of quiet attention is a confession they haven't found the courage to speak yet. But they're speaking. You just have to know how to hear them. Here is the truth they are living inside every single day, right now. In this moment, they still have you. Not in the way they want, but they have your voice, your presence, your energy, the warmth of knowing you exist in their world. And to them, that is something so precious, they're terrified to risk it. Because in their mind, the moment they say it out loud, everything could change. You might pull away. The closeness might disappear. The beautiful, fragile thing that exists between you right now might shatter overnight. So they choose silence, not because they don't care, because they care so deeply that losing you feels like something they could not survive. If this is touching something real in you right now, if you're watching this and someone's face just came to mind, you're not alone in this. Like this video. Let it know this story belongs to you too. And stay. Because what comes next is the part nobody ever talks about. There's a wound even deeper than fear. It lives in the quiet moments when they look at themselves honestly and think, I am not enough yet. Not enough to stand in front of you and say these words. Not enough to offer you something real, something lasting, something worthy of the way they feel. So they wait. They work on themselves in silence, trying to become someone they can be proud of before they let you see how much you mean to them. They think, when I am better, when I have more, when I feel whole, then I will say it. Then it will be safe. But here's the heartbreaking thing about waiting to be ready. The days keep passing, and you keep interpreting their silence as distance, and every day they spend becoming someone worthy of saying it is another day you spend wondering if they even feel anything at all. They are trying to love you better before they love you out loud, and you don't even know it's happening. There is something that will break your heart a little. When you go quiet, they don't feel relief. When you seem distant, they don't move on. When you pull away, even slightly, even unintentionally, it doesn't cool what they feel. It deepens it. Every unanswered message sits in their chest like a stone. Every moment you seem unreachable makes you feel more irreplaceable. Every time you laugh with someone else while they watch from a distance, something in them aches with a longing so sharp it startles even them. They are not just hiding feelings anymore. They are fighting them, fighting the urge to reach out, fighting the images of a future together that play in their mind without permission, fighting the voice that gets louder every single day, the one that keeps whispering, "Just tell them, just tell them." And the harder they fight, the louder that voice becomes. They are losing a battle they never agreed to fight, and you are the reason they can't stop. There was a moment, you might not have noticed it, but they remember it perfectly. A conversation that stretched past midnight when neither of you wanted it to end. A look that lasted a half-second longer than it should have. A sentence they started and then swallowed whole, turning it into a laugh, a subject change, anything to pull back from the edge they had walked themselves to. After that moment, they lay awake for a long time. They replayed every word. They thought about what would have happened if they had just finished the sentence, if they had just let themselves be seen. And the reason they didn't? It wasn't weakness. It was the specific, devastating terror of being fully known by someone. Every soft and hidden part of you laid bare, and still not being chosen. That fear is not small. It is enormous. It is ancient, and they are carrying it alone. In silence, every single day, every single time they see your face. They don't need a perfect moment. They don't need a grand gesture or the exact right words. What they need is the quiet, unspoken feeling that if they were to finally speak, the world wouldn't end. They are watching every small thing you do, the way you say their name, the way you remember details nobody else bothered to keep, the way you check on them when you didn't have to. They are building the courage to speak from every tiny signal you send, holding each one like a small and fragile flame against the dark. Because for them, this isn't just a confession. It is the bravest thing they have ever considered doing. And here is what I want you to carry with you after this. Feelings, this real, this deep, this quietly devastating, they do not disappear. They either find a voice, or they become a grief. This person is still waiting, still hoping, still whispering your name into the silence, praying that somehow, across all that distance, you already know. The only question is whether love will finally be louder than fear, or whether silence will win again.